All right, so we're in the middle of July, and I mean, I can't believe in these short months I've come such a long way in my presentations. I mean, I have to admit, when we first started this course, I was a little nervous. I mean, I've always been an anxious presentation giver. Leading up to it, I've always been super nervous, even when preparing, or if a teacher would announce, we're going to have this presentation, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I want to get it over with as soon as possible. Like, put me down in the beginning of the course to get my presentation over with. But I have to say that I've definitely come a long way. Our first presentation was the elevator pitch, and I can't even watch the YouTube videos anymore because I'm embarrassed because of where I was and where I've come. I mean, my voice is completely monotone. I'm like, hi, I'm Megan Chafee. I think I should have this job because yada, yada, yada. I was very stiff. I did not move around. There was no personality to my presentation whatsoever. So it's really great to see that and reflect back on that, even though it was just May of 2012, so just a few months ago that I was doing that, and to just see the progress that I've had. I mean, we've done a number of presentations since then. Starting after the elevator pitch, we did our presentation on presentations, where I noticed I was still a little stiff, but started to let my personality shine through. I definitely wasn't smiling. I wasn't comfortable. Then I went into my swimming safety, which I learned it started to get a little more fun to have a personal story attached to it. And having that experience of having the personal stories has really made me a much more comfortable presenter. Then we went back into our feedback analysis, and then it went into our persuasive story, and then our competitive presentation. And now I'm here today. I have to say that my persuasive story was my favorite, and I feel like I came through best personally in it. Just because I was able to tell an experience, and I think I just looked the most comfortable, and it may be because of the story topic that I was presenting, but that one really showed me that when you care about the topic or you are very knowledgeable about it, it really shines through in your presentations. But I do want to talk about what my weaknesses were coming into this course. As I said before, I definitely wasn't smiling. I was extremely monotone, and there was no life to my presentation. Like, when I was watching myself on video, I wanted to turn away. I don't know why anyone would want to watch me when I was speaking like that. I didn't have natural gestures. I was very stiff, or I was doing a lot of this with my hands, and I was just very, very serious. I used lots of filler words, or just plain out blanks, and it just was awkward space where nothing was being filled in. I had poor control of my gestures, and I had a weak ready position. You can even see in my elevator pitch, I start off all shrugged over and slouched. Like, no one wants to watch someone that doesn't really, gives me the appearance that I don't care. Now I stand up straight, and I have control of my gestures. And also, last thing but not least, eye contact. I would look probably all over the room. Actually, not probably, that's what I did. Now I know to look in certain areas and make a point, and then move on to my next point, and it doesn't seem all over the place, and it helps me keep my mind and thoughts in line. So I can successfully say that every single one of these weaknesses have turned into improvements. I've worked on my smiling because I've been cognizant of it, and actually it's just coming a little bit more naturally because I'm telling stories that I like, or I'm just feeling more comfortable, so the smile is coming a little more naturally. My gestures, I think it's also because I'm more comfortable. I'm not all over the place. I keep it in my zone, and I'm a lot more comfortable. My filler words, while I'm still guilty of doing it, I'm definitely more cognizant of it, and I'm trying my best not to do it. My gestures, I said, are getting a little bit better. My slouching is better. I'm standing up straight, being more confident, and the eye contact. I definitely am aware of where I should be making my eye contact, who I should be making them to, etc. So this course has really had an impact, not only on my Fordham career, but on my personal life and also on my work life. I'm extremely more confident when it comes to presentations. When I find out about a presentation, I'm not having that sudden urge of anxiety, and leading up to the presentations, I'm definitely not as anxious or antsy about getting it over with. I'm comfortable with whenever I have to do it. In the room leading up to the presentation, I'm not sweating, I'm not having the racing heart. I'm a lot more prepared, and I feel like that really shines through with the actual quality of my presentations. I know what works in a presentations, what points to hit on, and I know how to prep. I know that I should only be having 3 major points and including those personal stories. And then during my presentations, I know where to make the eye contact, how to move around, using the 2-step rule. All these things I've noticed from just since May, have had a huge impact not only on my Fordham presentations in this class, but in other courses, as well as the professional presentations that I've given. So going forward, I hope to continue to grow, and who knows, maybe one day you'll see me at TED, but for now I'm just going to continue to work on what I've been working on and continue to see these improvements. Thank you.